I'm excited already. Can't wait.
A brand new 30-day adventure taking in a host of cities, sights and surprises.
Orally, the sausage maker.
Are you sure this is just one toilet roll?
But if you're not popular, you could be voted off by your fellow passengers.
Say quickly before you leave.
Bye-bye.
Watch out, Europe. This is Coach Trip.
Well, we had the ambulance this morning, then we've had the police. Now we've had this row. I can't cope.
It's day 5. The group are on the outskirts of Nancy in France, and there are still 7 couples on the coach.
Is everything pretty okay?
Yes.
Amongst them are sisters and social climbers Emily and Annabelle.
I think we've got posher since we've got here. We've been mixing with the southerners, so now we're like, darling.
No-nonsense Londoners Silvana and her boyfriend's mum Sandra.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Running around like, Okay, no, that would totally get on my nerves.
And the hosts with the most best pals, James and Tom.
I wouldn't expect us to be best friends and hanging out over a pot of tea, but...
Or a cheese fondue.
At breakfast, Wendy's been left with a little reminder of victory at yesterday's human table football.
It took my feet right from under me and ended up on the floor. So she's got a bruised toe.
Oh, no, it's quite bruised, isn't it?
Not quite, it's a lot bruised.
Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it, and if it gets any worse, we'll have to have you hospitalised.
Which one?
The asylum, Prep.
No, which... Oh, thank you.
Last night's vote saw friends Kevin and Steve get their first yellow card.
Tonight we're voting for Kevin and Steve.
Kevin and Steve.
Kevin
And Steve.
It's made me feel even more excited about the day because we know we've got to put everything into today and enjoy it, really.
Couple Darren and James would rather they kept their efforts to themselves.
Kevin came over and started talking again where we were from.
Penzance, that's how you get to silly oil.
After about a minute of asking about us, he went onto a story about himself that lasted about 15 minutes.
So we had a beer there, and we walked up the road, had a beer there, and we had to wait for the bus, so we had another beer.
And then we had another beer. And guess what we done when we went in there?
You've guessed it.
Then we had 2 hours to kill, so we had another beer. That's it. You're getting good at this.
Kevin's also left an impression on partners Mark and Kelly.
Go on, do
Kevin?
Kevin.
I would take out the keys from the pocket. I would put the keys into the ignition. I would turn the ignition.
Fully fueled for the day ahead, the group hit the road.
Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all? Fine. Good. Did we all sleep well? Yes. Good.
Musical maestro Tom decides to serenade the tourists on the long drive.
It's a little song I wrote, a very small song.
My name is Pablo. I live on a rancho. I earn $5 a day. I met a girl called Amanda. She stroked my salamander and took my $5 away.
Tom's guitar playing's like sensual, like it makes you just want to go, you know, like a normal one, you're like, this makes you want to go like, loose.
Oh, there's nothing like a sing-song on the coach to keep everybody's spirits up, you know. They love it.
Inspired by Tom's talents, Brendan gets everyone to write songs based on their trip so far.
There are 7 couples driving a coach round the block, and a few of the people can be such a
cool kind of person, especially in France. We all did as it wire and also James.
Mark and Kelly.
Oh, Mark and Kelly's
the best
song was amazing.
kind-hearted woman, lift her dreams tough to bits, and when that's how she felt, she showed us a...
Leading into the profound swear word, then went on to the next one so you didn't hear it. Genius.
We'll be coming through the tunnel on the trip.
On the trip?
We'll be coming through the tunnel, coming through the tunnel. Coming through the tunnel on the trip.
Is that all you're doing, coming through the tunnel?
That was the worst one, we thought. The song that Kevin and Steve did. It was dreadful.
We've been to Brussels, we met a monk. He looked like my cropper, he was not a hunk. Just wrote down stuff, like places where we've been, and then stuff what we've did, and then just try and rhyme what sort of English is that? What we've done. He wore a clog. Now we're in France, don't make us eat frog.
They were at us, they were like 10 times better than us. Who will go? Who will stay? That's how it goes. 4 couples on, 4 yellow cards.
Nobody knows.
Who will stay with us on this fabulous coach? And then we got writer's block.
And then we couldn't go on.
James and Darren's was hilarious. The four-line wonder.
It wasn't even a sonnet, was it?
It would have been really good, but they just lost the tune completely. Or did they have
Never
the
had
tune?
it in the first place.
In last place, we have Darren and James.
Taking part that counts. Taking part that counts. Nil point.
Nil point.
And in first place, you have Annabelle and Emily.
Recounts! We know that we won.
Something we won.
We know we
inside
won.
we
The crowd
won.
reaction in the arena told us that we'd won.
Right, where are we going? I'll tell you, we're going to the beautiful city of Dijon.
Dijon, the ancient capital of Burgundy, is famous for its wine and, it would appear, polar bears. You could say it's mustard.
Dijon has its own kite museum as well. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making our own kites and flying them.
I was very excited. I do like a kite. I do. My friends will tell you, I do love a kite.
Kite museum? That's going to be bloody boring.
And we're here.
As they pull up, Brendan's eyes drawn not to the Technicolor kites, but to the museum's even more colourful curator.
When the coach turned the corner and I saw Nasser, I thought he'd escaped from the Dijon mustard factory. Because he just looked like a human pot of mustard.
You want to see my kite museum?
Yeah! Welcome!
It was a custard Keith Richards.
This is Europe's first kite museum, and Nasser is quick to enlighten the group on his own high-flying credentials.
This is fighting kite. Fighting kite because we can turn left, right, go up, down,
Right.
and world champion in the fighting kite.
He was just like eccentric kite man, like really hilarious.
And the witches behind you, Nasser? Show me what they do.
Is do like that.
Oh, it looks like Wendy, doesn't it?
Is do like that.
It's awkward. If it was
No,
any of
was it?
us...
It looked just like her.
Shh. Go around the museum and gather some inspiration because you're going to be making your own kite.
Hello, good morning, welcome to museum, voila. Hi, hello.
I thought it was brilliant. I've never seen anything like that before.
I just like the guy.
Yeah.
Who did he look like?
Axl Rose.
It's Axl Rose.
Axl Rose with his own museum.
Champion at the moment, isn't it? It's like a cross between us and Ali G. We definitely had a certain sense of appreciation. For,
I had more than an appreciation and a bit of a love for the man, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, tremendous! Oh, that is amazing.
Good pigs will fly.
So this is the draft but cannot lie, so let's ask it a question. Is someone leaving tonight?
Oh,
Yes.
that was a...
All the kites can you find that?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you come together, please? Nasser's going to teach you how to make a kite.
This kite is very, very easy kite.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
OK, that's enough of that, thanks, Brendan.
So, Annabelle, is that right, love? Your flag. Is that France? France? France?
I asked Kevin and Steve what the flags were and they told me these. I don't know whether they were white. I think they were trying to make us look thick.
I'm really trying hard.
No, you're doing really well. Better than the sing-song. Anyway, did you do art at school, James?
Don't take it on for your GCSEs, is what they said. Well, instead of art, I was pushed into textiles. Well, it's either that or PE, Darren. I'm not doing PE, am I?
No, you're good. Did you do it by hand?
I thought it was something it would be.
Have you? Right, you're good. Oh, if I'd have known, I'd have brought some trousers for me. You could have put them up for me while we're on the coach.
Darren's one was pretty good because it had the coach and it had Darren and James in there.
And Brendan in the middle with the bald head.
Hang on. Darren, Brendan, James.
Well, yeah, you're lucky I had enough room for you. If that coach was any closer.
Tom's also found a subject close to his heart.
I mean, it looks like you, doesn't it, when you turn it round?
Yeah, pretty much.
There you are, with your sunglasses on.
Arguably vain, but Van Gogh did a load of self-portraits, so no one calls him vain.
We haven't got the okie dokie either.
Our inspiration today. We
Yeah.
are
Okie dokie.
because we are always okie.
Everyone knows us as Okie and Dokie. I'm Okie.
No, Mark.
Hold on.
No, I'm... Wait.
That was way down. Matt, what have you been doing? It's like a 3-year-old.
Took hours.
So let's go and fly them! Come on then! This way!
Oh, let's go.
Hey!
Oh, it's actually snapped.
Oh, it's got a world of its own. It's still up there, look.
But wait, what's this?
There we are, one's up already.
Are you up, James? I'll tell you something I observed.
What?
Kevin struggled to get it up.
Oh, we're tangled. Oh, Emily, you've got me. Look at me kite, man. Look what you've done.
I'm loving this. I felt like a child again. This was a first-time experience for me, and I just embraced it.
I got it up, but I ran about halfway and then I slipped in doo-doo.
Mark's had it stood in place.
You always have trouble getting it up, don't you? Nose dive.
Whose is that?
Straight into mine. Come on, hurry up.
I'm trying.
It's expensive as well as my kite. Not cheap.
Had a bit of trouble. Here you go, she's all yours.
Oh, thanks.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Can we please thank Nasser here?
Thank you very
Nasser.
much. Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
I hope you must happy.
Oh, they're all happy. They're all happy and gay.
Yeah.
I actually think it was my favourite activity so far.
Do you?
Yeah, even just colouring in. It's brilliant. And then flying it. Stop.
Coming up. The girls find common ground with the locals. And there's straight talking at the vote.
I don't dislike you. We don't dislike you. No. I just don't trust you.
Hot sweet.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, but I just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the going is just too rough, and things go wrong no matter what I do. Now and then I feel like life is just too much, but you got the love I need to see me through. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love.
Like sweet morning dew, I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny.
With arms open wide, I threw away my pride. I'll sacrifice for you, dedicate my life to you. There's no looking back for us. You're all I need.
Entertainment.
To get by.
It's even better when it's free. 95% of the nation's top TV, no monthly cost. Freeview. How good is that?
Your Majesty.
From now on, you call me Mama. That lazy pig over there, you call him Papa.
Do you know what this says? I'm not such a good reader myself. We will have to help each other out.
Words are life, Lisa. All those blank pages, they're for you to fill.
You're stealing books?
And life robs you. Sometimes you have to rob it back.
Let's make this our secret.
Thank you, Papa.
The Book Thief, in cinemas Wednesday.
Having mates at college was all that mattered, but I screwed that up big time.
Can't be friends with you right now.
Making me an official loser. Until this happened.
You're Chloe's mate, aren't you? Yeah, but you need to get in with them, right?
Giving me a second chance.
What fashion are you into?
Just whatever.
Labels?
Yeah, I just have to fit in.
Tell us about your love life, Ray.
Even if it means faking it.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Ray! My Mad Fat Diary. Monday at 10 on E4 or watch the premiere on 4OD now.
LateRooms.com sponsors travel on 4.
It's day 5 and the group are at lunch in Dijon, France.
I've been in conversations with everyone about nominations.
Yeah. Silvana is divulging a conversation she had with Kevin and Steve last night.
Sandra and Silvana had told us that Kevin and Steve had said that the only genuine couples on the coach were themselves, Glenn and Wendy, and Sandra and Silvana, and basically all the rest of us are fake.
So they're telling you two that we're not genuine.
Can you believe that? Kevin and Steve are definitely manipulating things. The more I thought about it, yeah, they are a bit dodgy.
Just watch out, just be really, really careful.
I can't believe they said that.
So I thought we'd have a little bit of culture today, or this afternoon. And I think what we'll do is we'll go to another museum. But this time we're going to a blackcurrant museum.
Blackcurrant's a big business in Dijon. The famous French cocktail Kier is named after its former mayor, Félix Kier, and uses the blackcurrant-based liqueur crème de cassis.
This is Aurore, and she's going to tell you all about the wonderful liqueur which is called cassis.
Cassis? Cassis? Cassas. Casillas.
It's a mix between blackcurrant liqueur and white wine.
It tastes like jam.
As far as cassis goes, it's quite nice stuff, but it's not something that you would really drink on its own.
Chug, chug, chug. Oh.
As a Geordie, never want to waste a drop of alcohol.
Is that allowed to drink in Sunderland?
If you don't like it, yeah.
You don't like it, but you won't waste it.
You don't waste it, though.
I do not believe that cassis should be gulped down like Emily drank it.
Very good, very good.
Okay. You all right, Kevin?
Went down the wrong hole.
I thought it was too sweet. It tasted a bit like cough syrup.
It has many antioxidants, so you get younger and younger the more you drink.
Oh, that's good.
We order a tray for Wendy.
Wendy, do you like it?
The taste. I don't like wine.
She's a lager lad.
I'm a lager lad.
Oh, lovely.
No, it's horrible.
Tasting over, the tourists hit the museum to learn more about the fascinating history and health benefits of the humble blackcurrant.
Here we are, this is a museum, so go and learn some interesting facts. Go on, guys.
Used to get all your pastels in tins like this.
Maybe the French is in English.
It's in French.
What does it do for the brain? Or the hair? Increases synaptic transmission. The first bit was fun when we were trying it and looking at where it's made, and then it was go through to the middle bit. Middle bit, boring.
No, I wouldn't come here again, like. No.
I actually did learn quite a lot about cassis this afternoon.
It's quite nice, smell that.
That is nice, yeah. I don't know what it is, though. Just smell your fake tan.
Yeah.
Can't smell.
I didn't know if you had to taste them or smell them. It was like a dipstick.
You know, they're perfumes, right?
Very woody. And then I had a lick and it was definitely like perfumes. So
you meant to smell it.
You meant to smell it.
I think that most people had a look at the museum, but a few of them did move straight through to the bar and start having a chat with some of the locals.
went in and had a rave with the French. Free drinks on the French.
Is there a bar? There's a bar over there. We've been sat over there. Get out of that. Is it free?
The last time I saw my group, they were in the museum trying to find out facts about Cassis. Where do I find them? The bar. They must have smelt the alcohol. I thought I'd find you in here.
Yes.
So you're talking to the locals, are you improving your French?
Bonjour.
What?
No, I just went, get us a drink, mate, anyway.
The lady's talking to you.
English, you? Yeah, I'm English.
Emily and Annabelle's French language skills are on par with mine. Poor.
Do you want a drink?
Si vous voulez ou quoi?
Yeah.
What? Vous voulez? And I'm afraid fluent Sunderland doesn't wash with fluent French.
The locals that were in the wine tasting bar decided, I think, to do one. Yeah. I think we were a bit too loud and partyish for them.
Can we please thank Aurora for all her information and help this afternoon? Thank you. And it's now time for the vote, so if you'd like to lead off, please, thank you.
Currently on a yellow card are James and Tom, Mark and Kelly, Glenn and Wendy, and Kevin and Steve. If any of these couples receive a second yellow card, they'll be leaving tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in Dijon, and it's time for another vote. We need to know who you're voting for and your reasons why. Thank you.
Tonight's vote, we are voting for Sandra and Silvana because you're the couple we've spent the least amount of time with.
That's understandable. I thought that would be the case anyway.
Yeah.
Tonight we're voting for Sandra and Silvana. We're giving up trying now. It's obvious that we're never going to get along. To speak to them is just like pulling teeth.
We feel the same way. We don't really get on.
We expected a yellow card at some point. If it's tonight, it's tonight.
This evening we're voting for Sandra and Silvana. This is the hardest one we've had to do because you're our friends. You really are. But I do not want to be in a position of getting a person on a yellow card out.
I think in this situation that Sandra and Silvana will be happy to take one for the team.
Well, I could say that there's other people that haven't got a yellow card, but you've chosen us, and we respect your decision.
Thank you.
Tonight we're voting for Kevin and Steve. You're like meant to be our friends, and you'd said there's only 3 genuine couples on this trip. Yourselves, Glenn and Wendy, and Sandra and Silvana.
And you've just voted for them.
You've just voted for them. And we've really, really enjoyed spending time with you, and we can't believe that you have said it.
I only ever believe what I hear firsthand, and that's from experience.
So did you say it last night, though?
I'm not answering that question
So, yeah,
directly.
You did. So you obviously said it?
What I actually said last night was that 3 couples were the most genuine that were here, not that other people were not genuine.
Tonight we're voting for Kevin and Steve. Today, while we were doing our first activity with the kites, you said to me that you had to reassure me that you two would never vote for us, is what you said.
Yeah, you got anything to say?
I wasn't in the room, so I don't know.
Okay. Listen, I take every vote directly on the chin, so thank you for your vote.
You know, for you to come and ask us both twice on 2 separate days who we're going to vote for it's not on.
OK, this evening we are going to be voting for Kevin and Steve.
OK.
I haven't once asked anyone, I know James hasn't asked anyone who they're voting for. We all know we're all going to come and go. So why say, let's keep us as a group, but who are you voting for?
On some revelations, I'd just say thank you.
I don't dislike you.
We don't dislike, no.
I just don't trust you.
Enough said, guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Enough said, guys, thanks.
Silvana and Sandra and Kevin and Steve have 3 votes each. Should Kevin and Steve receive the next vote, they'll be red-carded and leaving the coach tonight.
This evening we're voting for Kevin and Steve.
We heard about what happened last night and we felt genuinely upset. It's also our second vote on day 2, which we didn't think was justified. And Third and finally, I'd like to point out that, Steve, your flies were undone.
Oh, cheers, guys. Thanks for your time, guys. Thanks for everything that we've done together, and it's been a blast.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the result of this evening's vote, with 4 votes against you, I award Kevin and Steve your second yellow card, which becomes a red card. Can I ask you to say your goodbyes, and we'll get your luggage off the coach. Thank you.
We thought this was a game. We played the game. We lost.
It's brilliant.
I do feel a bit sick, actually, but that was definitely the right outcome tonight. You can't trust them at all.
That's all right, honestly. I'm angry that they thought that although we were friends, they thought that we would just divulge our nominations to them.
Yeah, and try and manipulate who we're going to vote for.
I've met some nice people, done some really good activities, but it is time that we went home.
Nice to meet you guys.
And
you look after yourself.
And you. Good to see you.
Lovely to have you on board. All right, you look after yourself. All right, and have a good trip home. Love to all your families. Bye-bye. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Next time, meat is on the menu.
I'd like to introduce you to Aurélie.
Aurélie, the sausage maker.
Oh, no, stop.
Brendan is on the floor.
All I can remember is a searing pain in my kidneys.
And one of the tourists is on the warpath.
If you'd hit me that hard, I'd have gone nuts.